Hi, and welcome back. I'm Willow Grace. Thank you for joining me as we take a look ahead at your astrology forecast for the month of May. Now, before we begin to start talking about astrology, if you're interested in working with me, you can visit my webpage. You can schedule a tarot and/or astrology consultation there. You can also learn and participate by signing up for one of my classes or workshops. If you would like to receive your monthly astrology update by email, you can find that information at willowgracemystic.com. If you would like to receive these updates when they first come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel below. So now let's dive in. Virgo, we begin the month of May with a beautiful stellium of planets. This is Neptune, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus all working in unison in the watery and intuitive sign of Pisces. Now with Jupiter, this is the planet of gifts and expansion. Venus is the planet of love and values. They're collaborating with driven Mars and dreamy Neptune. Blessings and abundance is what all this energy wants to bring. Together, this planetary energy, it can be used to help you find your purpose and your drive, to really see what is needed to manifest your dreams into a reality. And for you, this is you wanting to connect with partnership. This could be a work partner, a significant other. This could be clients. This could be anything that involves you with somebody else. All right, then on May 10th, Mercury is going to station retrograde. It is going to be here until June 3rd. Mercury is going to be, it rules technology, communication, travel, and it's going to start its backward dance in the sign of Gemini. Here, the communication is going to be very, very important. It's about taking your ideas and reworking them. Revisit these old projects that you've put off and finish them. Take time to complete tasks. And for you, this means that you need to do this with your work sector. You need to go back and I don't know if it's get everything ready for taxes, if it's paperwork, but it's definitely go back and finish some projects that you've started. And then Mercury is then going to continue even further back, and it's going to go into the earthy sign of Taurus. This is where you're going to use the influence of this centered earth energy to take your thoughts and your ideas and recreate them into something solid and stable. Yeah, this is about you revisiting some concrete, practical aspects of your life to get to the root cause, which is thinking and communication patterns. So this is your how do you get organized at work, and it's going to then move into your house of distant travel, connecting with far away foreign people, foreign things, education, travel, networking with, it's visiting things far away. It's trying new food. It's connecting to taking a new class, a new workshop, or becoming the student becomes the teacher. You have to be organized in all these areas in order to make that area do well and focus on. All right. Then if you want to know more about Mercury retrograde, you can visit my website because I've written a blog about how to survive Mercury retrograde, reviewing, rethinking, and revisiting. All right. Then on May 11th, Jupiter, the great benefic, it's going to move into the cardinal sign of Aries. So it's going to be here until October 28th. So Jupiter's the great teacher. It's always wanting us to help grow. It shows us, it wants to magnify our awareness and where our good fortune is. It shows us how to move beyond our limits. It wants us to realize the amount of potential and the opportunity that's available to each of us. Jupiter is a gaseous planet that sees the bigger picture. It is the great benefic that offers gifts. And so while Jupiter is in this pioneering sign of Aries, this is where we expect to have plenty of energy for traveling, for meeting challenges head first. Aries is independent and energetic energy. Combine this with Jupiter's expansive thoughts and vision, and this is where you have the ability to widen your own perspectives, to dive in on a personal level and focus on yourself as an individual. Aries is the first sign. It's full of fire. It wants to dive in head first. It thinks about itself, and it's going to be ignited with these innovative ideas and intuition while it's in this sign. So at this time, it's about letting go of limits and taking these risks to succeed, fail, learn, and do again, to be open to new opportunities. And for you, this is in your partnership sector. This is your income combined with somebody else's. This is the house of sex. This is the house of birth, death, rebirth. This is the house that wants to connect with others and form. It's the committed, where we have we sign documents. Money comes in. What is yours? What is mine? And it is wills, it is legacies, it is joint finances, it is anything that is yours combined with somebody else. And so that's where all this energy is going to manifest into. It's going to be good. All right, so next, May 15th or 16th, depending on time zone, we're going to have this beautiful full moon lunar eclipse in the deep watery sign of Scorpio. Now, the most eventful times that usually happen with eclipses. They are times of an alignment. The goal of an eclipse is to remind us of our life's purpose. Eclipses bring about fast-paced shifts, shocking revelations, sudden endings, quick beginnings. They're a realignment that's meant to get us back on track in life where we have veered off. Now, Scorpio's energy is highly intuitive and it rules 8th house themes. Scorpio is a fixed water sign that is very fluid. It rules sexuality, shared resources, debt, and mystery. This eclipse in Scorpio is showing you what you need to release from your life if you want to live in alignment with your true values. Scorpio is the deepest of the water signs that is psychic, private, loyal, and very protective. This is where you might have resistance to fulfilling your collective and your soul intentions, where you want to move away from being fixated, Scorpio, on the past South Node. Because Scorpio, in this area, you can hold grudges and resist the birth, death, rebirth process or cycle that holds you back from transformation. So this full moon is part of an 18-month cycle. The previous solar eclipse, 2 weeks that comes before this, is where you had things that were new and growing. With a lunar eclipse, this is about winding down in 6-month increments over an 18-month period to eclipse out or to release or remove things from our path. And so the themes are going to include technology, communication, phone, email, text, all modes of transportation and travel, education, short distance travel, education plans can materialize. There can be a major life event of a close neighbor or a sibling. You might gain an entirely different perspective on a matter that you've been mulling over, having this great revelation or this idea. And so the idea of communication and interpersonal communication, how you communicate, how you experience someone else, these are reflectors so you can identify what you need to adjust in your life to quit attracting the energy that you want to get rid of. Devices. So at this time, buying new, updating new, systems that could be updated, meaning email, computers, transportation, modality, meaning this could be bikes or cars or planes or trains, purchasing new, paying attention to anything that will interfere with this at this time, meaning be careful about don't text and drive because accidents can occur at this time. Actual physical relatives can come back into our lives, and writing or editing becomes very important. These things can be completed at this time. You could go back in and dust off something old that you haven't touched in a very long time, and now you're going to take the time to finish it. This is about social settings and notable interactions with others. And this is a time for you to respond to what is happening around you. This is synchronicity and it's karma. Follow your instinct and be accountable for your actions. All right. So then on May 20th, On May 20th, the sun that represents our ego, our soul, our purpose, our drive is going to enter into, it is going to enter into the mutable air sign of Gemini. Now, Gemini is the third astrological sign of the zodiac. As a mutable air sign, it represents duality, the exchange of ideas, communication. It's very adaptable, it's very flexible. Therefore, when the sun is in Gemini, you are going to be able to convey your thoughts and your ideas with ease. You're going to be flexible, and you may change your ideas or opinions on things with more information that you've gathered. The sun is comfortable here, and your intellect is going to be strong, and your ideas are going to be backed with logic and fact. And so you are going to have the power to persuade, teach, and be creative. Then, on the 24th, on May 24th, Mars, the planet of ambition, passion, fire, and energy, enters its home sign of Aries. It's going to be joining Jupiter here. So as it's joining Jupiter, the energy is going to be spontaneous. You're going to have a competitive spirit. The goal is going to be for you to win. Your actions are going to be direct. You can be impulsive. You're going to go after what you want. And if this is a person, place, or thing, okay, it's the house of sex. So going after what you want. This is also having that document signed. It could be a prenup. It could be anything. But you remember, it's the shared income. Going after what you want, going head first. And so it's going to happen at this time. You are going to be looking forward to what you can accomplish confidently, and make it happen. And then last, on May 30th, we're going to have a new moon in the mutable sign of Gemini. So this will be a big time of transition. New moons represent fresh starts, clean slates to begin anew, and a time to plant seeds for the future. Gemini can be nervous and impulsive energy that wants to create. And this is going to be an excellent time to improve your communication skills, to begin a project that involves writing or speaking or creating something. A perfect time to carve out time to socialize and enjoy others' company. You could take time to consciously tune in and listen to create a deeper connection with somebody else. Thank you for listening and watching this video. If you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you share this with your friends who you think might benefit from this information. You can also find me on Facebook, where I offer personal updates and chart readings on occasion when there's a new moon and a full moon. And if you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out through the email, you can sign up for my newsletter at willowgracemystic.com. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this energy is manifesting in your life in the comments below. I heart you.